That's how Rough Riders roll. Stop, drop, shut 'em down, open up.
It's week 16 of the 2027 season, and we'll see this team's sure-handed wide receiver. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. Hope y'all ready for this one, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
Well, the skies certainly aren't cooperating, Brock, but for a lot of those guys on the fields, this is perfect football weather. And as we welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch, Brock. One side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity.
Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're away on EA Sports. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Hits him on the out route. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. They give it to him again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second and 3 now. Another carry for him. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and that'll be a 1st down. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Pass play coming here. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Podlesny tacks on the extra point. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Takes off right out of the read option. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, that's gonna back them up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Looking for a throw here. Complete out to the right. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, gotta reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Pass complete to Cook. And they make the tackle at the 38. Third down, 1 yard to go.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14.
They just get the play off. The throw is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Neither side separating much so far. More coming up after this quick break. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They've got 1st and goal to work with. Handoff now from the gun. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Another snap from the 8 here in 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Design bootleg here.
At the 8-yard line.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Their own 14-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And he gets this up to the 20 before being stopped. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action here. Into traffic, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They'll throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The home team's back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Cut out left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll give him a 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Looking slant route, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
47-yard line.
Now give left side. And he's brought down for a loss.
Brought down behind.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Lone back gets the handoff. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Punting unit out now. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Option headed to the left on first down. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 3 now. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And once again, they can't connect.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Their punter making his way out now. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd.
At the 28-yard line.
From the 28. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Another try following the sack. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3rd and long for him here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. So that's gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. This offense making its way back out now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, there's such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 2nd and 3 now. Dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. 7 yards on the run, that sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's a throw. Hits his running back. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Pass play now. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll give him a first down.
7-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
And 10 at the 47-yard line.
The running back gets it on the draw. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. They've got it with a lead, hoping to carry it across the finish line. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Now this is out of bounds, and what a beauty. He caught and cornered it well. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line. Fullback dive up the gut. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Option design here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Back to throw now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Punt team on the field. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Football on that 47-yard line. First down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 4 yards.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
Another carry for him. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Back to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
To the sideline.
On now comes their punter. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And some professional English on that ball as it bounces out just short of the end zone at the 2-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The offense getting set to go. And their defense sure has kept this game, and he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. Brock, what did we just see there? Is that some new strategy that I've never seen before for returning kicks?
Nope.
Because I don't think we're ever going to see it again.
I don't think we'll ever see maybe him again get that chance.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll try and throw it here. Complete out to the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
The give here on second. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He was taken down.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Throwing from the gun here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. He'll throw it from his own end zone. He's on the move. He takes it himself. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back now, pressure on its way. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Running back sent in motion. He smartly won't risk something here, just chucks it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They're throwing it. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys trail by 6. 1st down, ball at the 36. He'll throw it yet again. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Number 10.
That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Brought in right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Cut near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees...
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. Here he is to throw. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout. Rolling left, and he gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment. They can likely win it on the extra point now. Well, Brock, not the way I imagine it was designed there on 4th and goal, but I don't think these coaches cared how he got the job done. Just make sure you get in for 6.
Yeah, really just 2 options here as the game speeds up down there, right? Find a throwing lane and execute quickly, or you better escape and make it happen with your legs. He didn't get the throwing lane, the coverage he wanted, so a great decision. You cannot hesitate. You got to go for it, and he sure did, and use that athleticism for 6.
This to take the lead in the final seconds. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
Our home team, 9.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
23-yard line.
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners, as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.